This is a little idea that might be handy if you're cutting your Teflon tube to repair. Let me get it out. Like you get the old Teflon tube that's been burnt out of your guide. This is for 1.75 millimeter PLA or ABS, whatever. Is to take one of these little guillotines that's for cutting fiber optics, and I drilled 2 holes out to 1/8 of an inch to where this would slip through. But before I did that, I first closed the guillotine, and then I pushed in the piece of tubing down to the razor blade that's in it. Probably I'll just glue it in there. And then I took my tubing and I just simply slipped it in the hole beside it until it was the same length as the one that came out of the guide. And then voila, a perfectly square cut on your Teflon tube. They'll go, well, I've already got one in that one. But anyway, that's the idea, is to take a fiber optics guillotine, drill out a couple of holes, one for the old piece to go in that you're going to measure up to. While I'm at it, I might as well just, oops, get that back in there. Like I say, it wouldn't hurt to take some hot glue or something and just glue that one in place, because it could theoretically slip, even though it hadn't on me. I could see where that could happen. Get it eyeball at the same length. Oops, let me back up, got the blade engaged. Alright, that's within a couple of thousand. Hell, the person can see within a couple of thousand. There you go. Got your Teflon tube perfectly square with that. Hopefully that's of help to somebody. You get the Teflon tube off of eBay or probably Amazon and repair your own guides. Okay, here we got some filament. We can find the end of it. What the heck is it? Right there it is. Take a tube and push down in there, and that's as far as it goes. That bottom's out. There it goes, just like new. And I wire brushed them off. They've been soaking in acetone. They had kind of a milky look to them, so I wire brushed them lightly, and they look brand new to me. I won't be able to tell the difference between those repaired ones and the new ones. But anyway, so much for the idea. Hopefully it's to help to some of you. Whoa, come on, focus, you darn piece of junk. But anyway, fiber optics guillotine turned into Teflon tube guillotine on one end anyway. Okay, more ideas. I tried taking a number 79 drill and drilling the nozzle out. The only thing of it is, the 79 drill was so small, I laid it down, and on this metal table I never found it again. And I'm not going to go buy another one. You got to buy a dozen at a time anyway, or that's the way I used to have to buy them. The back side is a number 45 drill. So I can manually just go in there, or I could put it in a lathe. That'll fit in a 9/32 collet, and you can spin it in a collet lathe if you want to. But just to show you, well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see a little of the stuff. You just keep drilling until you get the brass, and of course once you get the brass, you stop. Then I'm not going to go ahead and do that. But then what I did is I took a brush, wire brush. I tried to find some bristles that were straight. Then I just pulled those out, kind of like pulling teeth. Pulled out about a pile of those. And at first I tried to just, you know, make a singular one, but later on I found out it's better just to open it up. Gives you more to find. Because like I say, you lay it over here on the table, you can't even see it. And then I took a grinder and I ground a little flat on them. I don't know if I ground flat on both of them or not, but I don't think I did. No, I didn't ground flat on this one. So just grind a little flat on it. Looking through the magnifying glass if you're wondering what I do. And then I happen to put it in the collet lathe and spin it. But anyway, as you can see, that little brush will go right through there. And it don't cut any metal, you don't see any metal. And now you got a clean nozzle. I still don't have all the stuff out of the back side. It would probably work just like that. But anyway, that's the latest, greatest idea. That wire, you go get a micrometer and I'll tell you what the wire is. I don't know what a number 79 drill is. It's little, too darn little to keep up with. I don't have any more of them. Don't plan to get any more of them. This particular wire brush, just an old cheap Japanese wire brush, that checks about 13.5 thousandths. It'd kind of be funny to go into, go somewhere to a tool shop with a micrometer and check the wires on a wire brush. They'll think you're crazy. But anyway, this is 13.5 thousandths and it goes right through there, and you can look up what a number 79 drill is. That, whatever that is what the hole really is supposed to be. But anyway, the last of my ideas on stuff like that. That's as close as I can get into it with my camcorder. It's not too good for close-ups. I guess I could go get the microscope for the computer, but anyway, you can see it'll go right on in there. There we go. Got her open it up, and you can see some stuff on the end of it, or I can. I don't guess in that camcorder you can. But anyway, enough said. It's an idea. Use it, don't use it. Or just buy new ones. You got to wait on them. It's not that they cost very much. It's you got to wait for them to come in. Well, one idea leads to another. When you go to first get the stuff out with the big drill on the back side, it'll stick on there. And that little thing's too little to hold on to wire brush it. So while it's stuck on there, that's a good time to just wire brush the sucker. If you want it to look like new. Not that looks matters, but it can shine up like a brand new one. That was really a ridiculous piece of information.